We also want to bring in an economist, Jim O'Sullivan. He joins us by phone. We track him as one of the Bloomberg best. He's global chief economist at MF Global. Good morning to you, Jim.
Morning, Margaret.
You know, we've been labeling this contraction in new home sales in the month of May as, you know, a record pullback, shocking. Yet, how consistent is this with the level of unemployment that we're seeing in this country right now?
Well, the headlines are certainly pretty dramatic, record decline, record low level, but I do think you have to put the numbers in perspective. And the tax credit clearly accelerated activity from May into April. So almost by definition, the May number exaggerates weakness, the April number exaggerates strength, and you have to put them together. And if you do that, the average for the 2 months is 373,000. Now, as a benchmark, all of last year averaged 374,000. So I think it's a big mistake to read this as a sign that housing is suddenly weakening again. Now, clearly the level is low historically, but I would say it's still close to flat. And I think it's a mistake to look at the headline in the big drop this month. I think the trend, again, is low, but it's not plunging.
So you aren't looking at this as an indication that we haven't hit bottom in the housing market. You're simply saying perhaps we're going to start to get a more accurate read about the strength of the consumer and their ability to buy a home?
Well, I think housing has hit bottom. I mean, the new home sale numbers are close to flat if you smooth them out over the past year, whereas existing home sales do show an increase. And certainly that pattern makes sense in that home starts are low as well, and there's still a huge excess supply of existing homes. So it makes sense that we will, over the next few years, see more strength in existing than new. Certainly there's not an uptrend here of any great consequence. There's been a lot of noise related to the tax credit, but I would read these numbers as more or less a flattish trend on new home sales at what is historically a low level. But again, it does look like the big plunge is over.
All right. Well, you found us a silver lining in there of some sort. Thanks, Jim O'Sullivan of MF Global.